Welcome back to the Duluth Curling Club. Dust has settled on the national championships over at the Deck Arena, and we're back to league action tonight. Andy Skildum against Pete Rauker. With Kyle and Jim, is Doug ready to bring you tonight's game? And the opening rock is underway from John Bredesen for the Skildum rink. You guys enjoy the Nationals?
I did. I only made it to two of the draws. I went Tuesday night. Right after this, I left early last week to go to Tuesday, and then
I remember you bailing on us.
I bailed on you last week, and then went to the Page games on Saturday. Sunday I would have gone to the finals, but I was moving snow.
Yeah, it was a moving snow day. I got that done in the morning, so got to the finals in the afternoon.
So this is Dan
Donner for Pete Rauker.
So we've been made a few changes to the broadcast. We'll see, just not big changes, but just little changes the way we operate. So
everything is different in the box. Absolutely everything.
We are looking the opposite direction from what we used to watch. Nice.
Double guard.
Couple of rocks, yeah. Should be a fun end.
Yeah.
Staggered rocks up high. See if John can park one back behind there.
Playing the intern. Looks like nice room. I just don't know what the weight's like. Oh, that thing's curling hard.
It's curling big time, and
Into the guard.
Into the guard, yeah. You gotta move, spread them out. More interesting now. It can be harder to get into the.
This is the one I always say first. When you see three rocks like that, first one in wins. It seems like it just builds up more and more when you get the first three rocks as guards, and they're high. They're just barely across the line. It's hard to get in.
Pete's asking Eric Sams to come through that little portal between yellow and red.
That's still Dan.
That's still Dan?
I think that's still Dan, isn't it?
Yeah, there's only 3 rocks out there. This has got to be the 4th rock, so you're right.
Is there only three guys on the team? Well, so we don't know then.
No, there's 4.
No, but there's 4 on the list, but I don't see 4.
Look at this adjustment.
What a nice shot.
Right through. Beautiful shot from Dan Donner. There's your first rock in the house.
At least we think it's Dan Donner. I don't know these guys, so I know Matt, I know Sean on Andy's team, but I don't know many of the guys on Pete's team, and they're only 3-handed. We thought they were 4, so this is Sean. I know that.
Sean Smith. It says so right on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Now it may be that they decide to start, and the one guy's going to be late. That's what we sometimes do in leagues.
Little tapper here.
And
Doesn't quite get past the red rock, but it is biting, I think, for what it's worth. Now we got a wider portal there on the intern side.
looks like we're getting pretty nice curl tonight. Maybe just a pitch head. Oh yeah, it's going to come all the way through. Oh, checked up nicely in the back there. Is red 1 and 2?
Red is 1 and 2.
And you just said, yeah, red is 1 and 2. Let's draw one in. So this is Sean again. line. Looks beautiful.
It's looking to be a pretty good shot so far.
Got enough weight.
Yes. That's going to be our counter.
By about 4 inches.
And half hidden.
You're right. You gotta still be there. So we have to apologize. We don't know for sure who's who because they're just three-handed right now. So. So this could be Eric, or it could be Nick. Right?
I'm going to send our rookie reporter out, our Cub reporter.
Yeah, I guess I could have walked out there too. But... All right, so red is 1, 2, 3.
Definitely seems like that.
Yeah, so I think now Skildum is yellow.
Skildum is yellow.
So if he can get one in there, and who has hammer? Rauker's got hammer.
Yep.
We didn't know he wasn't coming, so I don't know. And you know,
So he's playing that same. Every shot has been on this intern side.
Yep. Every shot's been just about the same.
This one's pretty wide open though. Well, maybe it'll finish up. It is curling now. I think you can see most of that rock. Looks like 3/4. Boy.
Compared to the last shot I saw in the Nationals, oh man.
Yeah, that last shot by Corey was pretty spectacular if you're walking. So what's this guy's name?
Nick Markovich is not here.
Okay, so Markovich is not here.
Markovich is not here. They don't know why they expected him. So
Okay.
they're
So he may
surprised
still
him.
show up.
Yeah, they just don't
You're going to
know.
have to just do a little back and forth is what I do, unless you want to re-enter all of them. But I'll just do back and forth just in case he shows up.
Yeah.
So that guy that just threw was Eric?
That was Eric.
Okay. So it's Dan Donner, Eric Sams, and
Pete.
then Pete. That's what I just go back and forth. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
All right, so now, I mean, it was all red there for the time, but now yellow's got shot rock.
And pretty much open.
But they're playing a little tap, I think.
I would guess they would. Get it back behind cover.
Yep.
Well, you can always draw what you think's about to happen right here with our brand new technology.
I'm not going to touch that.
We'll wait till they're a little more complicated.
Yeah, this is pretty easy here. Has he got it? He might have a piece of it. Oh, he sails on by.
Oh, no, he
No,
got
he
it.
got a piece of it. He did move it. And now it's hidden. Good
One's
shot.
More hidden. I think there is with that being a high guard, you could play. It's a little risky, but I probably hit the open one.
I would think I would hit the open one too.
Yeah. The one that he's holding his broom next to.
And this is Eric Sams again, curling three-handed. Nick Markovich is not here.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
This
I can
might
try
be a
to
little
do it
heavy
for
to
you
curl across. Let's see, is it going to move that far?
Oh yeah, they're trying to keep it straight.
Oh, they're hitting the outside one. There.
Yep,
That's
they were
good,
playing
yeah.
the outside one.
Nice roll.
Got a little bump and got under.
Beautiful shot.
Half underneath.
Good
Very
call.
nice.
Good shot.
All right.
So this is well, this is Sean then, right?
This should be Matt, maybe. Are we into the thirds?
Are we into Skips Rocks?
We're into Skips Rocks now,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is going to be Andy. So I think I got that right. Yeah, when we entered the name, we went formal. Andrew.
All right, what do we think's going to happen here? Are they going to try and come in?
I don't like yellow.
You don't like yellow.
I mean, I like yellow rocks. I don't like the yellow.
Well, we can change color. We can use blue.
Yeah, blue I like. Nice. Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't think they can see much of it though. They'll try that, I think, because what else can they do? Or they could. Yeah, I
Freeze
think
on
that's
it.
what they try. Freeze on it would be good.
Yeah, it looks like. I thought I heard him say freeze when he was coming back there. So
They could tap their yellow and back maybe into counting position if they're little if it curls too much here.
and that looks a little wide and a little heavy.
It does look a little wide. Is it going to come enough? You may get a piece of it.
Just enough
Oh,
to-
he touches it. Now there's nothing showing, and I don't think they can tap that yellow and back. I don't think they can get straight on it. Do you?
No. Well, this is gonna be Pete. I think he's just playing a guard here, right?
Probably somewhere around there.
I would think so. Not twice though.
Kyle likes that. Yeah, he's gonna use that.
Well,
Baby.
I spent a bunch of
He
effort
figured out how to
putting
do
it
it.
in here, so
He's
I
gonna-
am definitely going to use it.
All right, this would be Pete Rauker's first rock.
And I just realized, Kyle, that you have the split times there. But
Yeah.
we only show that for a little bit.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to be on the other screen, so
yeah, I realized that.
I just see that now too. I didn't think about it. All right, so Pete's going. I assume guard.
Yeah, he's throwing guard. It might be heavy.
Looks like it's heavy to me, but it's curling
Sure
now.
is
Look at
curling.
it go. Oh man, so it must not be too heavy.
No, it's settling down nicely now.
Don't tap the yellow too far.
Well, I don't think he can hurt himself.
Oh
there.
yeah, the weight's fine. Good shot.
Very good shot. And look at that lineup. If they try and come and hit that red, even I don't think they can hit it. Even if they did, that yellow shot, rock shoots.
Here, I'll show you
Go
what.
for it.
I'll show you what I think Andy's gonna try. Throw it down here. Bam. How was that look?
I like it.
It does go a little bit higher from what you touch.
Oh, yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
But, well, no, look, perfect.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. All right, so he's looking at it still. So yellow is laying 1 right now, or 2 and 4, I'd say. But when this is done, they could be laying 1, 2, and 4. Hard shot though. Oops, here, you gotta probably hit this clear.
Unless we want it to,
Did it?
I can do it.
You can do it with a keyboard command. Okay. Yeah, well, next, let's take that out of here because I'm not going to use it.
Andy Skildum with his final
Don't do
rock
it
in our
now,
first
but
end
yeah,
here.
between ends.
Yep.
All right, here's Andy playing the intern. About half a rock. Or is he play? He's not playing the takeout.
No, not with that weight, is he?
He says, I'll just draw one in there and keep holding the 1. It's curling. He's got to sweep that, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's,
Or is it heavy?
no, it's not heavy. Nope.
Did they line it up for Pete? Oh, no. Good guard.
Pete's got a draw for 2 maybe, but boy, it seems like it's a tough draw
Yes.
because everybody struggled with that curl and the weight.
Or is he going to hit? Oh, I was going to say, when I first saw the broom, I thought maybe he was going to play a takeout, but
He's got that broom way out there, much farther than we've seen in this first end.
yeah.
And he's going to have to throw harder. I don't think he can cause any damage. I think he's got one in the pocket.
Yeah.
All right, final rock in our first end.
Yeah, I think he got out there.
He's definitely out there. I think he's out
Too far, possibly.
beyond the broom. Maybe he'll come off that outside red rock, huh? If they sweep it, he might be able to do that. Looks like that line is there. No, it's curling too much.
Well, it still might be.
Oh, he might get it.
What a shot!
Oh, that's a great shot. 2 for Pete Rauker in the first end. That was a great draw. No one was able to do that the whole end until the final rock. Nicely done. 2-zip Rauker over Skildum. Skildum with the hammer here in our second end. Andy complimenting Pete on that great shot. Man, he started that rock out beyond the edge of the 12-foot.
I think didn't it go on 7 for a little while?
It might have.
Is that allowed?
He was out there. All right, let's see what happens in our second end. It's Dan Donner starting us off. Nice opening rock. Look at that. Boy, you couldn't place it much better.
That's a beauty. Boys. Andy going for... Oh, no, he's coming around.
I thought he was putting
corner guard. I was going, ooh, boy. Like the big boys.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll be right back. I got to try to figure out who's on sheet 4. Oh, so you're going to have to do that.
Yep.
Clear up.
This one might be on top of that red guard now. If he just pops it into the house, that'll be fine. And then that's all he'll do with this lightweight.
Looks like it's gonna go just past the goal.
It does. It does. No problem there. 2 guards up front. Could be another interesting end. Pete's asking Dan to come into the house now. Come around that red guard he just threw. Nope, not enough weight. Now we got 3 guards up front. We had 3 guards up front last end. These are more tightly dispersed than last time.
Ooh, that is quite the grouping. So we're back to John.
I believe so.
They didn't play this side of the sheet the whole first end, did they?
No, but we've seen all the rocks have been on this side. No, that one's into the mess too.
If you're heavy enough, you can do that double tap.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be heavy enough. He may even
They
be.
would have been if they swept it.
He may be bypassing the whole setup. No, he may get it. I don't think it'll move it far, but now we got 4 rocks up front and messed up. There isn't much to work with anymore there.
Yeah, about the only thing I see for yellow is the double tap, and the red is just the draw. This is Dan.
Again, he's asking him to come around that mess and stick one in.
Looks fairly heavy.
It does. Well, last time they've been light all night on this, coming this way. and heavy it is.
So do you play the double tap or just the draw?
I think the draw at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Just as easy as the tap. Easier
Like-
than the tap.
Like you said in the first end, first one in. This is another one of those, with all those guards up there. First one in.
This line looks nice.
Yeah, it does look nice. Now, can they hold it? So far, so good. The weight looks good. Yeah, this is a good rock. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. They can get to it with the right weight, certainly.
But behind the tee, you probably just as soon freeze,
I
right?
think that's what they're trying.
All right, so this is Eric.
The names on the bottom now take a little bit of time to update.
They would have been updated if I would have been
That
paying
looks,
attention.
that looks a little heavy to me.
We just have to update the names earlier. That's all it means.
And it's going to wander on by.
Yeah.
And leave the yellow rock as the only counter.
Well, now you just try to draw one half under, top 12, top 8. And this is Sean. Okay, I recognize Sean.
And this looks a little heavy.
Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna come through. They say you probably almost want to sweep it through, don't you?
I think
You don't want to leave a pocket there.
every single rock has been played on this in-turn side, this end.
And the same on the other. They don't like to throw out turn. I don't think they're throwing an out turn yet. Should we tell them that you can? You're allowed.
This is much tighter to the pack. Still got the weight. Is he going to get by? I can't tell. If he gets by, he's got it.
Oh, beautiful shot.
That's well played.
That is a beautiful shot. All of a sudden, it's looking like, feels like a steal now, doesn't it? With those
Yeah.
overlap guards.
There's a gun set up.
Hmm?
Yellow,
Oh,
yellow.
yellow?
I mean, it's
That's
not
true.
pure, but it's there.
That's right. I did see that. Interesting.
Well, I wanted to do that. Doggone it, Kyle. And get that yellow out of there.
All right, Matt's going to just play the... I think Andy said back line, but I'd just be playing a freeze and figure that part out. It's a good line. And throwing it through.
This line looks pretty good. He may pick this right out here.
It's got a curl.
It does have to curl. Is it going to curl enough? It's close. It's close. Little piece of it? Only a... No, nothing.
Nada.
Right on by.
Well,
Well, that's what we say.
yeah, Pete can go for that. To try and draw it in again with that in-turn off the wall. And if he's light here, he's got a
Oh,
guard.
it takes a little bit there.
Yeah.
I like the weight here. I think it's going to work out pretty well for him.
Is he going to be able to get a piece tucked?
No, not... Well, no, they're not. But, boy, is that
Good
well
spot.
guarded.
Yes. Well, do you try that gun yet, or is that
I'd
like
say-
your last shot?
Sooner or later, you're going to have to try that.
Looks like nose, doesn't it?
It's... yeah...
Hair on the
It's not.
center line side.
It's not exactly lined up, but it's close. Close enough to try. And he's going to elect to hit the rock, the red rock just thrown. It's always questionable to hit
Yeah, I
your
think
opponent's rocks in.
I think there's just not a great setup there for clearing things out either, is there?
Not an easy shot. I mean, it's
No.
easy to hit it, but hit it in the right place. See what happens. This is Mark? This is Mark, right?
No, this is Matt.
This is Matt, excuse
OJ.
me. Matt, not Mark. Matt. OJ. Ooh, he's got a good lineup here coming. This is close. Right, hit it on the outside too much. Yep.
Good throw.
It did, cleared it out.
We should be Skip's rocks, I think, aren't we?
We are.
Well, Pete just saw what Eric Sams did with that nice, beautiful guard up front. See if he can replicate it.
Yeah, this is pretty much guard peel, but I think Andy's gonna have to try it as he see it. Don't be quiet, don't tell him what he's run back.
It's not a perfect lineup,
No, but I think you
but
play it.
it's possible there. You definitely can get your rock. Maybe you don't take out the red, but you definitely can. This looks good.
Yeah, I think he's got
good-
it.
he's
Boy,
got
his
it.
rocks curl though, don't they?
Yeah, they
I think
do.
he throws your kind of handle.
Sure does. All right, you're looking at it. Yellow, yellow to red. Just pop that in.
So, you're gonna draw it, or is Kyle drawing
I'm
it?
drawing it.
You want to draw with? You're gonna use.
Oops,
What
uh-oh.
color are you using?
I guess red. No, I'm using blue. Bounce this and hit this rock, hit that, and just bounce this right into it.
How does it look? Oh, I like it. I like it. A little bit off, so we gotta figure. You gotta be just a little left and a little above, right?
Yeah, there's that red rock on the inside, kind of nudges in between, kinda, if he hits it on the outside. So yes, he has to do it on the inside.
And it's probably nice that we call him Andrew Skildum. He does work at he is faculty at UMD.
You mean Andy? All right, let's see if he can pop this yellow into the
Seems like
counting position.
seems like nose is close, or maybe just a hair on the
Out.
on the outside.
Yep, on the outside.
Could be sweeping it.
Ooh, it might be a little heavy for. No, maybe not. Yeah, it's going to be on the inside.
Yeah, he's gonna
Curling
hit the
way
red
too
ones.
much. He's into the reds. What's going to happen? He could pop another one in. He just opens it
Oh,
up.
that gives him some
It
options.
does. Yeah, look at that.
You got 4 yellows in there compared to 1 lonely red. But there's not a real easy way to get that,
No,
right?
there sure is.
But there's ways to get it.
What do you take away here?
I think you just draw another one in, don't you?
I think so. If you can make it even harder.
Best guard would be your second count.
Yeah, this is they're thinking about this one.
Ooh, I wouldn't mess with that.
No, don't mess with that center at all. Absolutely not.
That middle is beautiful.
Yeah. That's the last place. You could hit one of the yellow rocks.
could
and
always
get a
hit one of
roll.
the yellows.
I like the hit and roll, I think, on the outside one. With the out turn to
Yeah,
that
I don't mind the hit.
outside.
I don't mind the draw. Either one.
The only thing about the draw, I suppose it's true with the hit as well, you could get out there where you give him a chance for a double.
Exactly. I mean, if he doesn't throw a rock right now, what does Andy do? Andy doesn't have an easy shot.
Mm-hmm.
So don't make it any better for him. Boy, Pete he gets out there, but his rocks really curl. This one does not look light though, does
No,
it?
he may be playing that hit. No, he
And the
isn't.
house is not looking
No,
like he's
he's trying to. Boy, don't get it close to that other red one. He's going to get number 2.
Is he gonna leave it in a spot?
Well,
That's pretty good. I mean, there is a slash double for 3 or 4, but
that's
it's hard.
that's basically the shot that
Just play
that Corey Dropkin made it to win the
Quite
Nationals.
that, but yeah.
It's
Here, I'll
close.
show you so this is Andy's yellow. I gotta better update this. So Andy's yellow, he's gonna wanna come right down here with the blue, hit that, and then go boom and boom. Not quite. But it's pretty good. All right.
I can do it.
Last rock in our second end, down 2.
Yeah, it's pretty close to, looks like half, no, probably a little thinner.
If he makes this, he could
Could
score a big end.
Potentially 4. All right, we'll see what Andy's got. Everything seems to be curling, so you gotta anticipate that curl. So this is probably a hard shot for the guy in the house to call. And we'll see, maybe when he throws harder, maybe it won't curl. You got the. I'll sweep that one. Oh no.
Not with that weight. It's looking close. No, he might. Well, he's close. Ooh, he got it a little thin. And he gives up 2. It's a 4-0 game. Rauker over Skildum. Good try by Andy Skildum. Yeah, that was a case of first one in again.
Mm-hmm.
You get behind that wall of guards up front, and it's pretty hard to dislodge. Pretty hard to come in there. All right, Dan Donner will start us off again here in our third end.
Looking for a nice center guard.
I think I talked to him. He don't have that stone.
Bring it right in the house. I was thinking that might be the case. I don't know if it was what he called, but it certainly doesn't hurt to be in the house with a 4-point lead.
Nope. Andy asking for a corner guard here, I guess, huh?
Ooh, we're going big time.
Well, we'll see.
See if he gets it, I guess. And the outturn, he didn't get it up quite on the outturn side, but we didn't play the outturn side of the sheet going this direction in the first end.
We did. I don't
But
remember.
we played that side of the sheet the whole last end. So I would think the sheet is all up to speed right now. Did you get it across?
No, it does not seem so.
I think he stumbled on his release there a little bit and didn't quite get it where he wanted it. Okay, Pete's going to come asking Dan to come right around.
Oops, I gotta get on my case here. Sorry, guys.
Out of all of the wonderful changes made here in the box, the naming system was slightly butchered, so it's harder.
It's fine.
But we have our wonderful telestrator now.
We have a baby split there, which is a good outcome for Rauker.
So now, John, do you play with Andy's team? Do you play a freeze here? Do you try to hit one? I kind of like a freeze or draw around behind him, maybe.
If it's a 1 or 2 point game, you'd probably want to hit, but down 4, I think you got to keep your rocks in play.
Exactly.
I don't mind the draw
Yeah.
if you make it.
Well, a draw gives you a couple opportunities. Here you could freeze it. Freeze would be all right too. Make it hard to remove it.
That's how good of a sweeper you are. You just don't have to.
Oh, he threw it a little harder, so
Yeah,
audible.
that's
It's going to work to play the hit.
He's going to get the hit.
Got something out of the
Yeah,
shot.
that's
anyway.
fine.
There's
It's in
nothing wrong with
play,
that.
but Pete's going to immediately try and get rid of that yellow rock. This looks outside to me.
Yeah, it needs to do some curve.
It's trying to come. It's trying to come. It's coming. He may get a piece of it. He's going to get it. Boy. He's not going to get it.
I wonder if it rubbed it coming by.
I was wrong twice on
Really
that call.
close.
Well, now they're going to play the hit here. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I like it now. I like that. You spread them apart.
Sean Smith here. This also needs to curl.
It is curling, though, isn't it, at the end? He's got enough of it, I think. Will he stick around, though? He has to stay.
Yeah, needed to stay there.
Yeah. Boy, this end is different from the first 3 or the first
For sure. Completely different script.
It's gonna be close. I don't think they.
I don't think they're going to get that one.
They hit a piece of it, but not enough to take it all the way out.
Well, you got any stories to tell? Did you enjoy your time at Nationals there, Doug?
I did.
How many draws did you go watch?
I saw Tuesday afternoon. I saw, and I saw the finals on Sunday afternoon, the men's finals. And man, that was exciting with a loud crowd. It was fun.
Did you count the spectators in there?
You know, it's hard to count. What's that place hold? Maybe 5,500,
Sounds about
5,200?
right, yeah.
Somewhere in there.
5,000.
Yeah, it's over 5. And, you know, I would say...
I mean, I would know. I was in the crowd on the ground floor during the men's finals. What a game.
I think maybe 750,
Maybe 1,000?
maybe 1,000. But compared to, when I'm told, compared to other nationals, it was a good crowd, and there was a loud, raucous crowd
That's good.
cheering for both teams. There was a lot of Casper fans there. It was kind of, on the one hand, it was kind of sad to see Casper lose after being undefeated through the round robin, through the pool play, through the semifinals, and then to lose at the very end. In fact, he led the game up until like the 6th end. Good shot. So yeah, it was fun. It was a good game.
Well, things did change a little bit there because now Andy's got a chance at scoring too.
He does.
Oops.
I
This is Matt, right?
think I like going the other side, but I certainly understand. Oh, he's thinking, which way do we want to go here? I think he's going to go the other side.
Spread them out.
Yep.
Playing the out turn, try to go out to the wing a little bit. Probably somewhere in front of the house would probably be better. Well, no, tee line, even right on the tee would be good.
In league play, just be in the house at this point. I don't think that double would be in play.
That's true.
It's got to move a long way, though.
Yeah, that
It's
one
heavy.
did not move like the others.
That went straight. Is it too heavy? No, I don't think so. It's going to pull up.
Perfect.
It's going to work out just fine.
Yep.
Now you set up right now the possibility for a 3, but it's still early in the end. A lot of rocks to come.
You're going to try to hit that one, maybe roll in front of the other yellow.
I think he's got it. It's good rock.
Solid hit.
With heavy sweeping, they only got
Who shot?
reddish. Well, that's a good call. I don't know.
It doesn't change what he's going to do, but
They might have been able to hold that with sweeping, to get the double.
if you're handy, why roll? Isn't the nose a good spot?
I think nose is better than moving over. Yes.
That's my thought. Gotta stick around. Doesn't really matter where you roll to. Just gotta make sure you stick around and avoid the jam.
He's got a good shot here. He's going to get a roll. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yep. Nice weight on that takeout. Something that's fairly straightforward to sit around. So now if you're Pete, is he talking about a freeze? Gutsy call.
I
if
don't
he
like
is.
the freeze.
No, I don't either.
If
Not
he
with a
makes
4-point lead.
No, you want to take one of those out and get rid of the chance for a 3.
Absolutely.
Whoop.
Well, I think all of our games here are in the third end, so. But yeah, he's going with the freeze. I guess there's 2 places to freeze back there, but.
Don't be light. Don't be heavy.
Yeah, should be just right.
It's got to be a Goldilocks shot.
That's right. Johnny said, "Nice job getting the telestrator working." So there you go, Kyle.
We gotta talk about how great this telestrator is. We gotta start drawing some more.
We got to start talk. They can't do it too much. Has he got enough? Is he by that front one? He's got to be by the front one.
Got to make sure you're at least second count.
He's second count. And that's a good position,
That
actually.
is. That's really good. It just seems like a harder shot than the others. So that's fine. It worked out good for him.
They try and hit that, they're going to knock out one of their own anyway. No, that
You
worked out.
can't get that out of there without hitting one of the yellows. What's Andy thinking?
Forced Andy to think, didn't it?
Yeah, on a hard day at UMD, who knows if the brain is still working.
I'm trying to think on what to telestrate here, because it's.
We don't need to tell the street here. It's pretty simple yet.
Right here.
Yeah, I like the rock over there too. Oh yeah,
Can't
for
really
yellow for sure.
Can't see it, but
For sure. Put another in play. And that's the way to get it. That's the way to get it too.
yeah. Yeah.
And that's what you're playing for right now.
Yeah.
You can't mess around with that red rock.
No, he made a good enough one that he eliminated one, so you just tip your hat and go try to do something else. so, does Andy have his draw weight? Has he thrown a draw yet today? Look on your stat sheet, Doug.
I'm trying. I'm paging through it now. I'm paging through it.
Guys are on it early.
It does look light to me.
Well, I think it looks fine. I think they might need to stop sweeping. I know they're good. They got to keep on it. They knew what they were doing,
They did.
and they didn't get quite enough. Now he's going for the freeze again.
I wouldn't go draw behind that one, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
if you're gonna draw, go around the other way.
Although he just threw this shot, he's got a
That's true.
feel for it.
That's true.
And if he can sit on top of that other one, he's pretty good shape. Well, wait a minute now. We're thinking about this some more.
I think he just took more room. He's sticking with that shot.
Boy, if he can get over on top of it, he doesn't even have to be frozen to it.
No, just somewhere in front and
get-
he shot rock.
Yep. I don't think he wants to be near his other rock, though.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit careful. You want to put it in a place where it's easier to get him out. Mine's a little tight, I think.
I think it's going to moves big time. And you were telling me his rocks curl a lot.
No, I was not.
Now this is fine. It's going to be
You
right.
gotta have the right weight.
Oof, he's maybe light here. You got to beat that number. No, yeah.
Boy, do you take a run at that? You could pick that out.
It's worth a try now, I suppose.
3, I
'cause
think
you've
it's
got-
worth a try. Try to run that out the side. Try to avoid your yellows. Or you could draw for your second point.
There might be an angle to avoid your yellow, but I don't think that angle's going to be easy to get.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you don't jam it.
Yep.
You know, as long as it goes out, you still score 2. I think you could actually nose that rock for 2. If you threw it hard enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could also jam on your back one.
You could. So you might be better off just taking your 2 points.
I think take your 2. I think cooler heads have prevailed here. I think he's going to draw for 2. Or draw for 2.
I think that's the most sensible shot here. Unless you want to go crazy big.
This is on this intern on this side. It really comes across.
You have enough room here that either you tap yours back or you
Well, you don't
gotta have the
want
right weight.
you don't want to hit that red rock, do you?
Nope, gotta make sure you stay clear of the red rock. I think the line is fine.
I think it is too. It's gonna move. Start moving now. Oh, he's clear. He should be clear of the red rock.
Oh, is it a little heavy?
Is it gonna go? It's
Oh,
gonna
perfect.
settle
Good
down.
shot.
Yes, it is. Two for Skildum. 2 for yellow.
Shot by
4-2
Andy.
after 3 ends. Ah, tightens up the game.
Yep. Nice end.
Yeah, there were good shots on both teams there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John Bredesen will start us off. Looking for a center guard here in end number 4. And I'm starting to get excited about hearing the other scores
Well,
after the end of this end.
try to be patient. If you guys want to watch, I guess I don't know for sure, but I believe the Manitoba provincials start tomorrow. And I mean, I know they start tomorrow, but I think they might be streaming if you look for Curl Manitoba, I think, on YouTube. And then Alberta, I think, also starts tomorrow. So.
Nice opening rock from Bredesen.
Oh yeah, beautiful, perfect.
Corner guard. Interesting.
Ooh. I would probably just try to come around that, but
I think
corner
coming
works.
Coming around is safer, I think, but
and in the house is fine too.
Well, that's not wanting to move much, is it?
No.
On that,
And tapping them in isn't a great
it's
situation.
not too great.
Leaving a
Boy,
center.
that rock never moved.
Sure didn't seem to.
That was the outturn coming this way. Wow.
And that would go against our intuition. Typically, our ice, they tend to go hard to the wall. Historically.
trying to split the house here.
Is he trying to split this rock, or is he just trying to guard it?
I saw him motion for a split here.
Okay.
Probably just looking for a little bit of a tap.
This one looks a little heavy to me.
Yeah, but he's on the. Nah, he's going to drive that yellow rock right out of there.
Yeah.
Just replace it.
Try to get the roll, I guess. Hey, it did come up enough, so he's in there for two. All right, Dan Downer. I didn't switch those up, so still Dan. Take it out. There we go. What do you think?
I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a nice pace on that rock. Boy, it's coming hard though. It's really coming hard. You got a piece of it? Curled too much? Got it. Whoa, man, he almost landed on the other one. He did not get it.
Oh,
Hit it
rolls
too
right
thin.
on out.
But back of the house, so.
Put some at the top of the house then. Or the top four.
If
Anything behind that guard kind of works.
if Andy gets this rock where he wants it, you take out the guard next.
Maybe you just run the guard in. Hope for the best.
Yep.
A lot
Do
of things
something
to
with
hit
it.
back there.
This might be on that red. That's the outturn, and that one's moving. The one before we saw didn't move. He's on that. He's gonna move that red rock. Not much.
Maybe that little bit lighter weight.
Yeah.
That other one wasn't much more heavier than that. We'll have to keep our eyes on it.
Trying to draw right.
And this is Dan again, isn't it?
Yep.
Was Dan the one that made that beautiful draw on end number 2?
You got your stat sheet there?
Yeah, that's not on my stat sheet.
Oh.
I mean,
Weird.
I missed it.
This one a little bit heavy, maybe. Gonna go right through. Or they're gonna check up.
Checking up a little bit. It's gonna be just enough to hang in.
Who's the shot rock?
Shot rock is on our left.
The left yellow for sure.
Is red number 2 there?
Yes.
We can even do this.
All right, so this is Sean. I got to update. Sorry.
This is shaping up to be an interesting end here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all those rocks in the back of the house. A lot of catchers.
Mm-hmm.
And this one might be right back onto the top of that that back red rock, just where they want to be. Actually, I'd like to be a little higher than that, but they're going to cancel out the red rock. Nice, nice.
Good
Again,
shot.
a little deeper than you'd like, but
Yeah, I think Pete's got to just play the draw.
you like coming the other way? Well, they know this one.
Yeah, they played this a lot. I thought about that for a second too, and I said, well, they've been playing this one. So.
And you got backing now.
Great. On the guard.
I think he might be the way they're reacting.
Maybe you let it
But-
come up if
but-
the weight's right.
Pump it, bump it back in.
I guess it opened that side up. Didn't really accomplish a whole lot.
Not a lot, but no. In fact, it took that out of play. It's gonna be hard to bump that now.
Yeah, there's no more tap there. Here, Andy, do you just put one? You put a guard? Go play that out turn draw now.
Feels like putting a guard here would be a little weird. Everything's in the back house.
Yeah, I know. But what else is there? He doesn't have hammer. I guess wherever you put it, Pete's gonna have a shot.
Looks like he wants anything as long as it's touching paint.
Oh, he's talking for right to the pot.
No.
If you get it buried, yeah. It's
Be
very
watching this one closely, because this is where Pete's gonna want to go.
Hopefully this updates me there. I got that. All right, so Matt's playing this in-turn draw. We've seen it a few times. Should have a decent idea. That looks.
Yep. And he's pointing. It's narrow, but he's got pretty good weight.
Ooh, he's got a lot. I don't think you need to be sweeping that rock. It's heavy. Is he back to his own?
He's on his own. Yep.
That was through
But
the house
it's
weight.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.
As long as they don't chip it out. Yeah? Yeah, they're piling up, but I mean, as much as you hate to see so many in there, you got to play the draw.
You do, but you don't want your guy to come up light.
Right.
You almost give him a shot to come back to that back one.
Just to take all them out of place, so you don't have to think about them anymore.
Yeah, you got to make one of these.
This does not look like.
Of course, this is his second try at it.
That looks through the house kind of way.
Well, he's got to chip off that and roll in. Now he's into the pile.
Hit and roll out.
I don't know. Yep. Didn't help him.
Got rid of one.
Yeah, it didn't help him. He's still sitting 3.
So Matt gets another attempt at it. Try to be 8 feet lighter. Looks like a very similar weight to me. Oh no, maybe a little less.
This is less.
Didn't get the line though, hey?
He's going to jam that port. And he's going to be sitting number 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's not too bad of a spot.
No, it isn't.
Now if you were Pete, do you go ahead and hit that? I kind of think you gotta, don't you?
I think you do. It's in a bad place for
Yeah, you
you.
can't just leave it there.
Are we into Skip's Rocks?
Nope.
Okay.
One left and then skip rocks.
Hit that on the nose or roll one way or the other. Roll back towards the middle.
Can he
You
get-
might be able to, I don't know if, but does it come off the back of that red one? this way? Does it come off the back? Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I don't think that's there.
I don't think it's there. That no. I think but he's going to play that though.
You got to hit it regardless.
Yeah. Where does your shooter go? That to me is the important thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think you go try to roll under. A little outside.
He's got plenty of weight to do it. But the trouble.
Oh, is he on that red?
No, he's got a piece of this, but he's going to roll out. That's no good. Ooh, you may get two of them. Nope.
Did not. Would have been maybe sweeping that one. So I think yellow is still laying 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
With Andy to throw to make it 4. Hammer with Pete Rauker.
Oh, this is Rauker's still got the hammer, so he's got. I mean, the outturn draw is there too. So there's no matter what Andy does, Pete's gonna have some kind of shot.
Yeah, the outturn draw to this back yellow rock is there. You got backing. You should feel confident coming in there.
Either way, either direction actually. But yes, so I assume he's trying to be in the. Well, they'd probably like to be right in the 4-foot if you could. Just don't seem to, it was curling more before. It doesn't seem to be getting that same curl, does it?
I think they might be throwing a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
And,
You're on it early.
this looks light to me. This might come across into that red one.
I think they're gonna just tap their guard a little bit. They're on it now.
Now I think you almost. Well, you don't. You could
play
still
either
come
direction.
in there. Yep, you can play either direction yet. I might be inclined to play the outturn on the opposite side with your first rock because you may have that on your next shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably 6 of one, 7 of the other.
On the other hand, they've seen like 6 or 7 of shots on this line trying to come into the 4-foot, and no one's made it yet. See, Pete can be the man.
Well, we have our first final. Johansson over Wickland on sheet 1. I guess they had dinner appointments or something. They had to get out of here in a hurry.
Who, Wickland?
All right, so
All right, Pete Rauker trying to come through that port into the number 1 scoring position, and let's see how he does. He's on his own guard here.
well, look at that thing just taking must have picked, huh? That picked
Can they
something.
save it? No, he's into the.
That was kind of heavy too, wasn't it?
I thought it was heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked something.
Pete's going to have a pressure shot with his last regardless because now he kind of blocked that port. And Andy's going to try to block that outturn side. So
Well, you could still get through there with the right shot.
sure.
But
Doesn't look as appealing as it
it
did
does
before.
not. No, it does not. It's now 1.5 feet wide. It was previously 4 feet. Watch this closely. If I were Pete, I'd be down there eyeing, or back here eyeing this.
But he's going to stay on the side and watch it. So.
Yeah, well, you can see both ends from there.
Oh no, maybe he's coming now.
He's coming now.
Yeah, Andy makes a good one here. Pete's going to have a pressure shot with his last.
And I don't see any plan Bs there because you can't,
No.
there's no tap-ins with those reds.
Nope. This is Andy playing this wide out turn. He definitely got out to the broom.
First time we've seen it in this end. Might be the first time tonight. I just don't. I'm looking.
I think it looks pretty good. I don't think they need to sweep it.
I think it's there.
Might have given Pete a chance.
Yeah, you hit that and
You hit that on the nose and you score one.
yeah.
I would have left that higher, but it's fine. He's still got to make it. If he plays hit me and he rolls out, he's giving up 3 or
4.
4, if, depending on where he hits.
Boy, you can't.
Good end for the Skildum team.
Did you see where Andy had that broom on that?
It was about right where,
Okay.
right where Eric is holding it right now. So
All right, our final shot coming up, and it's a big one.
I do think Pete's curl a little bit more than Andy's, so we'll see.
He's tended to pick up his weight on his last few shots, so let's see if he can dial this one in.
Yeah, to freeze here, even if you just give up 1, it's not too bad, just because it's against 4.
Oh, I like his release.
Oh,
He's not happy.
He picked on him right out of his hand. Wow.
That's the second rock that's picked.
Must have something underneath. That's a steal of 4. Is that right?
I think so. Wow. I wouldn't be picking that up out there. Even though you're pissed off about what happened.
Yeah.
Throw that rock against the wall. Bummer.
Yeah,
Twice he had picks on his first both rocks.
Yeah, the other one did as well.
I thought that was coming pretty good. Well, I think it's a 4-point end for Andy Skildum. They'll just have to come back now, so it's going to be 6-4 after 4 ends.
You can look at other scores if you want. I got them up to date.
And
It's not up to date. So something isn't happening. I got them up to date there, so you can undo that one. We'll just go back to regular. So we'll have to figure out what.
for that.
No, I won't blame you. All right, so we're just gonna be.
cursed score streamer.
Yeah, something. We never tried to update scores there, hey?
Yeah, I haven't tested that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh well.
yeah.
You know what it is? Probably the one from the local.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so we're going to be playing. We won't. I can read off the other scores for you. Johansson over Wickland on sheet 1. Lottie over Shevchik on sheet 2, 5-1. Johansson over Wickland. That game's already done. Sheet 3 is Heikkila 3-1 over Zeman. They got a pile of rocks in there right now on sheet 3. Sheet 4, we got. Oh, I missed one there. Fox over Stokes. 4-1. Sheet 5 is a big 4-ender in the third end for Polo to go over Nelson. Close game on sheet 6. Oh, actually, yeah. Rosen just cracked the 3 spot. Over Mellinger, and then Fabini and Littman, they just finished the 4th, but I didn't see. Well, Littman scored, but I don't know how much. So just was only able to announce him. All right, now I got to get to. So John is shooting. 2 rocks in play. 2 high guards, like the first end.
Yeah.
Just barely across.
I wonder if everyone's thinking the same thing that I am. There's got to be something going on.
Maybe it got a little slower. You don't know.
Yeah. Could be slowing down a bit.
This one they think they're not on it early, so they don't think it's heavy. I think he's into his guard, isn't he? Or did they get it around?
Oh, looks
it
like
is.
they're around.
I was gonna say I don't think they think it's light. That might be heavy.
Oh, yep. Might stick around in the back, though.
Oh yeah, back 8. Nice shot.
Pretty well covered. I think you can thread the needle to get to it, but it's going to be tight going through the center like that.
Yeah, they're just gonna draw.
Yep. It's in the back house. Why not draw?
There's a little room here. I think the line looks real good if he's got the right weight. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice shot. Touch the button. And now we're into Sean. Yeah, just freeze right on it. Playing this intern.
Looks a little lighter than the last one.
Line's really good.
I think they've got it right where they want it to be.
I don't think you can hurt it any. Try to get it right down there. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Gonna be hard for Rauker to score more than one right now. I suppose you just gotta draw. I mean,
Yeah.
can't really make a play on that. I gotta update this. This is Dan. Sorry about that.
Oh, we got a pro end going here.
Is it a little heavy?
It's heavy. It's not curling a whole lot. It's gonna go
Go through, huh?
right on through. But the line's there. Just gotta tone the weight right in.
Well, it is a long guard. You go ahead and play a little tap. I think you just freeze another one on there
I think freezes. Yeah.
with the lead and everything.
Yep. Unless you want to go the other way, try to block them in even more.
And that looks a bit heavy, Kyle.
Sure does. Looking just like that first yellow one. Going into back 8. It's a fine shot.
Now, even if you get a tap on that top yellow, it's going to run that red one back into the those two in the back. They're going to catch it.
Yeah.
Eric Sands now.
Trying to draw in the other way. Try to get something even deeper into the house. I think that's too heavy.
I think it's too heavy and too wide.
Yep.
Yeah, it might not be too heavy, but just it's curling now. Oh no, that's way too heavy.
There is a line to get it in there.
I think there may be. Look that way with that. It was curling.
Yeah. You just gotta find it.
Kind of a must score end for Rauker here after giving up that unfortunate 4 in the previous end.
Yeah.
that rock that picked.
Are they going to try to make the play through the hole?
They're going through the needle.
All right. And the shots I like.
And you got a Finnish guy throwing it too,
That's
so
right.
you got to be real happy about this.
How'd it look?
I think it's on the yellow. Was my first thought.
They're sweeping at it hard.
Oh, he got it.
He's clued. He's
He
through.
got it. He got it.
But he's gonna. Yeah, catch it. But nevertheless,
Shot
it's
rock
still,
now and
1, 2
1 and
yellow.
2.
oh, that's a good shot by Matt OJ.
Great.
Wow.
He said just freeze it in there. Yeah, freeze tap. Oh, I think he changed his tune a little hit and roll takeout.
Yep.
That's a tough hit and roll.
Sure is.
There's only 80% of that rock showing.
It's close.
Will it come enough to catch it? I don't know that it will. It's trying.
Oh, he's got it. Will he? I don't think he can get the roll.
It's not going to stick.
Oh yeah, he did.
No.
Well, red might be 2-3. Hard to tell on that back one. That's probably a measure.
I think it's. Yeah, it is hard to tell. I think it is.
Feels
2-3.
like. I mean, it's the side red, the one that he's aiming at right now is.
You got to get rid of the number 1 rock. How are you going to do that?
You know, we'll figure that out. Yeah. Well, he could do what Matt just did, come through the port. But Andy's gonna try to get rid of this red one right now.
I think this is slightly easier
Than the shot he just made.
than the shot just made. Yeah.
That he made. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the shot that just was made.
No,
too.
the shot just made by
Eric.
Eric. It's a little bit more exposed. Not much.
I mean, it did raise a little bit from basically nose hit.
You hit it on the outside, you could jam on your back
That could
one.
be problems. Yeah.
And it's hanging out there.
Yeah,
It's hanging out there.
Did not need to sweep that one. That looks like a jammer.
Well,
Oh, they got away with it.
We're not going to know what.
Not
was
really. Now
closer
there's
there.
only 1 yellow rock counting, but it is number 1. Now, how's Pete going to get at that one?
He's got to do the shot that Matt did coming through that port.
And if you knock either of those guards out, it's going to help you.
Absolutely.
Actually, I kind of like going the other way.
Well, we saw Matt make this one.
Was it through that? Did
Yeah,
those
he went
rocks
between those
move
two.
at all?
Yeah, he went through those 2 rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy, but it's been done. You can drive a truck through that port there.
Yeah, a small truck.
Close.
Eric Sams here with this delicate attempt through the port. Is he by that? Yeah, he is by. He's got it.
There must be a groove there.
He's got it. What a nice shot. Wow.
And red is laying
3, 2,
1, 2.
2.
2.
Nevertheless, a lot better picture than it was a few moments ago.
Yes.
They need to score this end.
A lot of stones on the back half of the house.
Now you can get to that red rock throwing the intern.
It's definitely there. It's probably 1/3 covered, but the guards are really high up.
Yeah, plenty.
He's
plenty-
just playing the freeze anyways, I think.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
This one, don't want to be light.
You gotta
Also don't want to be through.
We really love those Goldilocks shots.
All right. Andy with his first rock here in end number 5, up by 2.
Sweeping. Well, the weight looks pretty good.
Might be a tad heavy, huh?
I think there's
No, he's right on it. It's good
Oh,
rock.
it's really curling. Look at it curl.
Look, it's nice rock.
It was not heavy.
No, it wasn't heavy.
Oh,
at
and
all.
Oh,
did he get? He did get second count.
And that's a difficult rock to hit. That's a difficult rock to tap back.
Yeah, you just got to play the draw.
So I think he's got a draw. Yep.
No, we got to see if Pete, hopefully, can clear his head from those last 2 shots.
More
Good.
importantly, clear his rock.
And clean as rock. That's right.
He certainly was cleaning the rock after that happened. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's good to go now. What a terrible time for that to happen. In
Never a
fact,
good time, but that was the worst. That's the worst time. Skip's last rock. Yeah, he's gonna clean it. Is he trying to do a Matt Weckland? wipe it on the jersey.
I don't know, but you know, you're giving Andy this very same shot he just threw by going to this side, by going to the out turn. Throw the in turn on the other side, and if you come up short, you're blocking your number 1 rock. I don't like leaving it open.
It's not very open, but I got what you're saying.
Oof, is that out there?
Man, it is way out there, and does not look like.
I don't think that's going to do much of anything.
still going out.
He's going to get a bounce in off that yellow one, isn't he?
Oh, good audible, but got something out of it anyways. He's laying 1, 2. I mean 2, 3, 1, 3, and 4. Yeah, would there be a way to come through there and knock that yellow out? That's behind that guard. Looks pretty tough.
I mean, I think this kind of line's there.
Oh, we know it's there because
Yeah.
we've seen 2 people do it.
Yeah.
But your shooter's just not going to stick.
Well, if you don't have to move it. Well, you do have to get it all the way out of the 8-foot, don't you, to get those
Yeah.
counters in the back.
Discussion going on there with the Skildum crew, and well, it should. This is a
Matt's saying, "Hey, you just threw this shot."
yeah. I think they're gonna. Yeah, I think it's there. I know it's there. It's all about getting the right weight here. He comes down to it, and then it'll be very difficult for Pete Rauker to score.
Playing the same intern he did last as with his last.
Just a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
Looks like the same broom too.
Yeah.
Boy, that rock just wants to jump to the.
Oh, he added lots of weight
Maybe too much. Maybe too much.
to it. I think
Maybe too much.
I think Pete all he really has is the draw for his second to get the tie. I mean, you could score a few, but I don't know if it's worth it. You
Yeah,
don't really want to. I guess you're always going to score 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is there any way to bump that back that you give him 1?
it's possible you could try and come through that port. You could jam on your back one and get nothing.
If it curled up you'd have to curl all the way to nose to make that happen.
It
right?
does curl. Looks like he's going to go for it.
I think you play it through the port, and then if you wreck on a guard, I don't think you want to play it the other way. To me, it's more chance of jamming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you got to go through the port jam, less chance of a jam.
And you've got to throw what? At
Hackboard.
least hackboard, yeah.
What were they calling during the Nationals? Space. Surf.
Term surf. Yeah.
Surf when it was between the hack and the board.
Irvin, remember the Irvin call? That was Tyler. Nah, maybe he's thinking better of it. Nah, you can't go. You can't get it that way. You definitely can't get it that way.
No, you have to come through the middle. Or you could play the draw for one. I think it's worth a try.
And
Like, and my vision is telling me we're going to see him tick one of the guards. So what's the danger? Can he? I don't think he can.
No, I don't think the guards can give him trouble.
No, I don't think so either.
And if you can't tick it out,
Oops, straight. He's on the yellow guard. All right, probably worth a try. Just don't run that back on your own. All right.
all right, one for red, 6-5 ball game. Moving to the sixth end.
And I think this is likely to be the last.
I think so. It's 7:27. Buzzer goes at 7:45.
We're on sheet 2. Oh no, they're not done yet. We got a real close one on sheet 3. It's 3-2, old school. Sheet 6 is also very close. Brozick over Mellinger, 5-4, playing the sixth end.
The undefeated Brozick team.
Yeah. They have the hammer, so.
All right, Dan Donner to start us off in end number 6, looking for a center guard.
Nice center guard.
Perfect.
Coming right behind it.
Might be on the red guard. It's tight.
Yep, they're on it.
Ooh, double guards now. That's a nice stealing situation for red. If you can get one in there.
They don't want to play the out turn, do they?
No.
I guess just stick to what you know. Make the other team have to play the out turn.
If I was to stick with what I knew, I wouldn't be in here talking about this game. Oh, he's into the pile too. This is looking like the second end, is it?
I think that's
All
what it was,
those
yeah.
rocks piled up in front.
Yep. It's just
But
a line of
They
guards.
keep trying. This looks
Whoever's in first is gonna score. So.
case of deja vu.
Yeah. What did Yogi say? Deja vu all over again. This one's a lot heavier, I think.
Oh yeah, way heavier. Gonna have to slow down a whole lot. I don't think it is.
He's around it. He's through it.
Yeah, first one in.
Well, the way they're situated, though, there's room to get at it, now. They're not like scattered. Someone's got to hit that top red rock and scatter them, to make it impossible to get back into there.
Oh, they're going to try the old out turn.
Oh, I like that.
His line is close. I
The
don't know what
weight
the weight's
looks
like.
the weight looks better than.
It's gonna be top house, top 12, top 8.
But in the house.
Interesting. Interesting.
Hit and roll underneath.
Playing the out.
If they put it right behind that pile of rocks up front, there's red, yellow, red to play. And it's right there. Just hit the red and you're going to bump the back red in. But we'll get to that when we get to that. He's going to roll out, I think. He's going to hit it and he's going to roll out.
Has Dan got one more yet?
Back to square one.
Or is it Eric's rock? Eric's shot.
I don't know. The name isn't up on the screen yet. How can I tell? Oh, it's Eric. All right, let's see if Eric can dial this one in.
Back to the intern. That looks narrow.
Does look narrow to me. Depends on weight. But again, if he hits that red, he's going to smack that red. You could call.
Gonna
Is he
be
gonna-
into the guard.
Is
but
he going to
there's
hit it
no
enough?
weight.
There's now going to be 4 guards out front.
I don't think it's gonna be across the line.
He stopped sweeping. He said, "Oh, well, I don't think you wanted that rock there anyways." So.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, it's coming down to a thrilling finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're moving right along this end. I guess there's a chance there could be a
I think
7.
they'll play another one.
This one is a little tight on line too. Well,
He's got
close.
weight though.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Maybe
Well,
it's a little light.
that may pop that red one back in with a little bit of weight. Oh, he kissed 2 rocks.
you don't see that very
No,
often.
you do not.
Wow. What a course correction.
Well, if you can get somebody make a good roll here, Eric make a good roll, we probably scores. That one's got a little more weight, so it's just not curved.
He's going to clear the yellow, but is he going to stick around? Yeah, you stick right there.
Good shot.
Yep.
Another final out here, Polo over Nelson on sheet 5.
Yeah, everyone's gunning for this hit and roll.
Probably the hardest shot in curling, wouldn't you say?
Getting it to roll to the right spot, that's the hardest part.
Yeah. I guess you can say that freeze that Danny Casper made might be the hardest shot, and then the one that Corey Droppin made might be the hardest.
They're good shots. Boy, those
All
are
right.
good shots.
See if Matt can get this roll. This looks really close.
It looks heavy. He's right on the button.
Nose hit.
Do you ever ignore that? Because now
It's
if you
getting
hit
close now to ignoring it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I might with my now, because getting the roll doesn't help you a whole lot, does it?
well, I guess if you're biting it would.
Sure.
But then, everybody's going to be drawing then.
Exactly.
This isn't going to get to the inside either because he's a little heavy. It's going to go to the outside, if anything. Is he going to hit it?
You got it.
All right.
Well, now if Matt can make the draw,
Maybe Pete's playing for the clean end and keep the hammer into the 7th. Except he's down one. He's
he's
needs
got
to
to score.
Matt OJ made that great shot through the narrow portal in the previous end.
Ooh, might be just a titch.
It's gonna be in, but it's not gonna cover.
I think now you're for sure ignored.
Don't be light.
Being heavy and bumped in that back line, it's okay.
That's okay.
But if you're gonna steal, you pretty much gotta make this shot underneath cover right now.
Yep.
This is why the skips get paid big dollars.
Except this is curling. I don't think anyone in curling makes the big dollars.
Just our feature announcer here on my right. Good game on sheet 3. It's 3-3, playing number 7. His rocks will curl. He's got the right weight. I think the line is
He's heavy.
I think it's too heavy.
It's coming. Look at that curl. It is coming in. It's going to be on that back one.
No, he's
Oh,
got,
it isn't. He's got it.
It's not that heavy.
It isn't. It isn't. I can't believe how it curls. Wow.
Wow. That's a workable rock. They could bump that in later
Sure
if they
can.
want to.
Man, I thought that came out heavy, and
Yeah, it
no.
Does do you hit that rock? If you're yellow, don't like leaving it there.
Well, if you hit it, you got a guard up front. I mean, why
Right.
wouldn't you?
I think I hit it and stay right there,
I
or
think so.
peel it out.
Andy's got 2 rocks to Pete's 1.
If you're gonna hit in the red though, you just have to make sure you don't jam.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible to jam it for sure.
But it's pretty much the entire length of the house away, so that'd actually be pretty impressive if you did jam it.
Yeah, I think that's the best. Coming
Playing
the
the
other
draw?
side. Drawing
Make
the
him
other
have
side.
to make the tap.
Yep.
I think so too. Thought about hitting it, but you hate to make their shot for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Another final, Lottie over Shevchik. So far the winners tonight are Johansson, Lottie, and Polo. 5 games still going on.
All right. Andy Skildum's first rock here in number 6. What's our time?
It is 7:40.
It's gonna be close.
5-6 minutes, it'll be close. Especially if this shot's made, they're going to talk a decent amount of time on what to do. They'll have either the bump up or the potential draw around.
Yeah, if Andy makes this, Andy's shot rock after this, I think they're
Light.
decent shape. Well, they're sweeping it.
They got to keep going.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, they do have it. That's a good rock. Now, now the draw's not there, so you got to play your bump.
Your tap is the only shot. And if you don't make it, it's you're probably giving up 2. if you could tap this right to the 4-foot, Andy, the nice part about Andy's shot, it's not much open, but might be enough open that you could tap onto the, if he makes a really good one, tap right onto it. But we'll see what Pete does here.
He's always got the tap on the what is it, the entrance side.
Well, it says Andrew, but it's not Andrew. It's Pete here throwing. So this is Pete. He looks like he's out there.
He does. Yeah, I don't think.
I think this is going to help him.
No, I think this is going to be flying on by.
Through.
No, he got a little wide.
Well, Andy can play the same shot and score 3, and they may end up calling it after that. We'll see if he makes it. But
It's 42 right now. They've got to throw, clean up, and then throw the first for the next.
I don't think you ever play that out, Drew. Ever.
No.
That's the only way you give up a point.
Stay away from that side.
Yeah, you stay clear of that side. Big question. Will he get this off in time so they can play another end? Or will they even want to
Really
play
want
it?
to.
Yeah.
All right, Andy Skildum, final rock, 6th end, up 1.
Yeah, it's going to be close to buzzer going off anyways. You need to curl that one. You just got to sweep it for away. He's under the guards, I think, isn't he?
I think he may be.
Oh,
Yeah, he might get by. Nope, he's in the guards. Doesn't matter.
so it's a score of 2.
It's a 3-point game. Kick those rocks back into play, or back here.
Get ready to go there, John.
We scored 4 to win this year once. In the last end, we were down 3. Scored 4. It can happen.
Oh, yeah.
Not often.
Not often.
All right.
Just enough time.
If he
44.
gets going, don't dilly-dally.
The buzzer should hit at 46, so they have just enough time for this.
Well, we're not. Oh, there it goes.
Well, I think we're going to 7th end.
I think we do.
So it looks like...
Buzzer's gonna hit any second.
Anticipation is killing.
Nice corner guard. Not sure that's what they wanted up 3. But that's what they got. Dan Donner.
Looking to be a good corner guard.
Gonna have a couple of corners, gonna have a chance to score some points.
There we go.
How'd you know that was coming?
Psychic.
Well, I looked at the camera and I realized it was the wrong camera, so I quickly used all my brand new hotkeys to flip it over, and I said, "There we go." And
It
then the
had
buzzer
nothing to
went
do with the buzzer. It had nothing to do with the buzzer. You did not know the buzzer was
Never
coming.
admit that,
All right.
Kyle. You gotta, you said it right. You gotta.
Whoop! Bump
Oh, he's
there.
gonna try to peel his own out. Andy didn't like having her
No,
out.
I think that's good having that
don't think
there.
he's gonna miss it,
He's
though.
going to go by on the outside. I think he whacked his knee there.
Yeah, that's a tiny.
So, Rauker's team got a couple of guards to work with, so they Certainly can get a couple in there and see what happens.
Man, I was hungry too.
Holy Batman.
He's got, if it's in, it's
It looks like a good shot, doesn't it?
probably going to be in the open.
It should be in the open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna finish. But good rock.
Sean Smith got to try to take that out.
Pete needs a couple misses along the way here. He wants an opportunity to win this game.
We're watching the Junior World Championships, the team you were on. At your dad's house.
Did he get out there a little bit? Might have a. Oh, he's got the nice weight. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it'll
Where
be
is
there.
he?
Ooh.
First miss.
All right, game on maybe, huh?
Game on for sure.
Is he trying to tap a little bit here? Why wouldn't
Maybe,
you
but
go to
just,
the other
just.
side?
I think you could draw that same side
Just
and
get
get
him
under
to-
the guard. Get something under a guard.
Yeah, just top of the 12-foot here would be great.
Oh, you don't want to be touching that yellow because that yellow is
He's
held
not
back.
going to touch the yellow.
It's gonna touch the yellow.
You're not going to touch the yellow. Touch the yellow.
Touch
but
the
it's
yellow.
perfect, huh? Look at that.
I think that's pretty good for them.
I'd say that's a good shot.
There's a double chance.
They were
but
playing off that double.
I wanted that guard just a little wider. You know, me and you, we're playing checkers in here. They're playing chess out there. Well, Sean gets a chance. You know the easiest way to make a double? Miss the takeout attempt on your first one. Oh, he's wide again. Yeah, this one looks better, but the last one I thought was going to come up enough too. This one he's got. He's got it this time. He's got it this time. Not the double, but he's got the takeout.
And there's one.
Well, you got to just draw one in there. Like you say, you could come around underneath the yellow
I think trying to come underneath your corner guard's the best.
or underneath the red. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get under something.
He's going the other way. Get underneath the yellow this time.
He's tight to the guard.
You just don't want to bump that yellow guard in.
Ooh, they're leaving it alone. They are on that guard.
Well, what do we got? 3 rocks left on 4 rocks left.
Oop. You don't like losing a rock here if you're
Down 30.
scrambling to get 3.
Looks like he's got it.
That's going to make it real hard for Pete to come back. Nice roll, undercover.
Well, I think
Undercover.
you got to just freeze on it.
Yeah.
Make the freeze now and see what you get later, eh?
You gotta be like right up on it. You don't want to get hit out again.
Well, you don't have to get right up on it, but you got to be in the house.
Yeah, you gotta be in the house.
But the ideal location would be right up on it. Half undercover. This one's got better weight. But it's starting to curl again too. Look at that thing go. You gotta get it by. Gotta
He's
get it
by, he's by, he's by, he's by.
I don't think it's got the weight to make it all the way. Oh, maybe.
Good enough. Good enough for now.
They can make that work.
If you're Matt, now what do you do? if you really felt like you could make it, just peel the guard.
Yeah.
But at the same point, you don't peel the guard because make him have to make a tough shot. You could just guard it.
I mean, if you were Corey Dropkin, I think they'd be shooting for the takeout right there.
No, they'd be peeling the guard.
Yeah, we can. Work away.
Remember, he's got to get 3.
Yeah, I don't mind freezing right on top of that. I think that's what he's trying, just the freeze here, right?
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's going to be a good shot.
Ooh.
That's okay. That's okay. Although there is a
There's a chance
possible
at a double. You could
but
get it out of the 4-foot anyways.
Yeah, you're going to probably take your own out, though.
That's the problem, is to you. And you might lose your shooter.
Yeah.
I think you got to play it with like a board weight to keep your shooter and just move them out of the way, and then maybe you'll have something later. It's like about 2/3 of a rock with board weight. See if you can get rid of one and roll the other one out of the way. And
It's worth a try.
yeah, absolutely.
Needing 3. He's a little desperate. In fact, he's a lot desperate.
3's pretty tall.
Oh, you got to hit it though. You got to hit it.
That's not gonna hit.
Threw it a little too hard, I think, on that one.
Yup.
Yeah, a little too excited.
2 more per team into
No.
the skip stones.
Do you think you just guard now? I think so.
I think so.
Always seems weird to be guarding when you got a lead, but I think it's the right call. Well, I think Brozik remains undefeated if I... Oh. No, I guess Danny was shaking hands, but the rest of the team said we ain't shaking hands. I guess there's a way to score. They need 2 to tie.
All right, Andy Skildum's ready to go with his first rock here. Throwing a guard.
And Zeman went over on 3 over Heikala.
I suppose, again, carried by Tom.
I would imagine. The Zeman brothers and the Heikala brothers. Now it's over on sheet 6. Brozik with the win.
12-0.
Did you show standings tonight?
Not yet. We can do that after this game, though, which would be the old standings. But
That's fine.
We can all add one, can't we? I mean, I'm no math major, but
Well,
I
that guard
can
doesn't
add
do
one.
that guard doesn't do a whole.
No,
heck of
it's
a lot.
open. It's open.
I think if you play board weight, you can make that double and still stick around.
How do you get 3 though?
Well, he's got 2 shots left.
Well, I know he does, but you know,
Well, you gotta first get 2.
first
before
you gotta
go
get 2. Yeah. As I said, I wasn't a math major.
Here you're talking math major, and I don't know what the hell is happening there.
sometimes I even have trouble adding 1. Why do you think off by 1 errors happen so often?
Oh boy.
All right, Pete Rauker is marching back down here, ready to go with this his first shot. Trying for the double. Needs to hit that center yellow rock just to the inside of nose. Is that right? Outside of nose. Outside of nose.
I mean, he doesn't have to make the double right here. You gotta just make sure you get rid of one, and then
It's
it sticks
close.
around.
He's on the
other
outside.
direction. Well, maybe you make
Watch
the other
this
one.
way.
Make the
Maybe
other
you go
one.
the other way. But the red rolls out and the yellow doesn't. I think that might be game, boys.
I think so.
Whoa, that almost worked, though.
Almost worked.
It almost worked. I don't think there's enough rocks left. I don't think there's enough.
I don't think there's any way to be
There's
able
no
to.
way to pull that.
Well, there is actually. It's really close. If you did this,
Draw it.
yeah, if you did this onto that, could you get your shooter to just maybe nibble?
Oh,
It's close.
okay.
I'm not sure.
We're not giving up yet, then, huh? I like it.
If I'm
I
Andy,
like
I
it.
wouldn't think too hard. I'd just draw another one in, right?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you wanna.
I think they're trying to end the game right here and take
Well, if you
that
hit
red.
that, if you take it out, I think it works. And if you tick the yellow, it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure you don't somehow bump that red in. If you
Yep.
hit it too thin and maybe you bump it in, but anyways, that's. I'm not sure that shot is there.
No, I'm not sure either. Take out that outside rock.
Yeah, there you go.
that's it.
Then you don't. Then you. Then it, but you could jam it too.
Maybe you could make that shot. Well, let's see. That's they're going for it. Anything can happen.
Yeah, this one. If you make this go away and avoid the jam, you win. I think he's playing the inside out, isn't he?
Seems like it.
Or I mean, he's not playing at the one that's on the shot rock. If he jams that, is there something to jam to in the back? Oh, there sure is. You can't get on the outside. I think he's got it.
Oh, I was close to what. Oh, I was really close to what you'd drawn up there, but no.
Yeah, I don't think there's any shot.
So Skildum's going to win this game. I think they could be pushing rocks back at this point. I don't think there's anything there. How do you get? There's only one rock in play. There's
Yeah,
no.
you can't score. So. I'll let him throw it, but I'll allow it. But we'll see what he's. What I was just gonna. I'll just recap the games tonight. Johansson over Wickland. Lottie over Shevchik. I think it was Zeman. I thought, yeah, we saw Zeman with the broom. Zeman over Heikela. And then the one I wasn't sure of was sheet 4 was Fox over Stokes, but I think that's right. Polo over Nelson. Brozic undefeated over Mellinger, and Littman over Fabini. And in our game here,
Great shot from Pete Rauker, but too little, too late.
Yeah.
He was done in by that pick in the fourth end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was coming down with what looked like a good rock, center ice, picks up some hair or something on the ice, and knocks the rock off and gives up a steal of 4.
yep,
That was a tough one.
hard to come back from a steal of 4.
Really tough to come back. So anyway, it's a fun night. Good, some good games. Be back with you again. You want to do the standings here?
Yep. So Brozic is still undefeated. Mellinger
Lost.
Lost.
8-2 and 1. Littman won.
Who did Mellinger lose to?
Brozic.
Oh,
They were playing each other.
That was.
Littman won. Johansson won. Trinberg might have had a bye.
I think Trenberth had a bye.
Polo won. Zeman won. So all the top teams won except for Mellinger and Trenberg had the bye. So. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Back at you in a week. From the Duluth Curling Club, for Kyle, Jim, and Doug, good night.